Hey guys, what's up? So today I want to go over how do you get faster? I know this is a question my athletes ask me all the time. Are you going to make us faster? Are you going to get us faster? Can I still get faster? I know a lot of times, and this comes back from like a scientific approach, that some people say that like you can't increase speed, but you can totally train speed. So since all my athletes ask this question, I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, how do I get faster? Like, what's the easiest, simplest way to understand this? So there are two things that will make you faster, okay? But for those who don't know me, my name's Fallon Headings. I'm a physical therapist and I'm a track and field performance coach. So let's get started, okay? So the two things that will help you get faster. The first one is stride length, okay? So if you're running a 100-meter dash, the bigger your strides are, the less steps that you're gonna have to take, and the quicker, essentially, that you can finish. Okay, easy enough. Let's just take really, really long strides. But if you've ever noticed, if you just take really, really long strides, you end up slowing down. And I don't know if you guys have seen the video about overstriding, but that will give you all the answers of why, if you overstride or take too big of a stride length ready for your body, why you slow down. So, and I kind of put it right down here again. So if you see our little sad guy right here, he's about to overstride because he wants to take as big as steps to make him faster. But if you essentially bring your foot way down here, when your foot hits the ground is going to give a reactive force back towards the starting line. So it's going to slow you down. The other thing, once your foot hits the ground, you have to wait for your hips to catch up to your foot. So you have to wait. Your foot's going to be on the ground the whole entire time that your hips move from here all the way to here, which is going to give you a slower foot contact. Your foot's going to be on the ground for a really, really long time compared to other sprinters. So you need both of these to get faster. So the second one is quicker foot contacts. So the less time that you spend on the ground, the quicker you'll get to the finish line. So then you say, okay, if I take really, really quick steps, you'll get to the finish line faster. But essentially you have to take the biggest stride with the quickest step to get faster. So how do you do that? For stride length, think of every time that you take a step, you have to be extremely powerful to get your hips and your foot to land way out here. So if you think of this guy, this is our happy guy over here. He is putting so much more power into the ground that he's going to be able to get his hips from here to here quicker, quickening up his foot contact. So a lot of times with stride length, how to improve that is becoming more powerful. So if you think about with a broad jump and a vertical jump, they are very powerful movements. And that essentially can train the body and teaching how much force you need to put into the ground to be able to cover that longer distance. And then quicker foot contacts, you always want to make sure that the foot is landing underneath the hips, or else you have to wait for the hips to catch up, and that's going to make you have a longer foot contact. The other thing to think about with quicker foot contacts is what areas you can lose energy. So if you think about when your foot hits the ground, you're putting force into the ground and you're asking the ground to give you as much force back as quick as possible. So when the ground gives you that force back, you have to be able to control that. So if you can't control the forces that you're putting in, you're gonna lose the energy through either the ankle complex or the hip complex are the two most common areas that you'll tend to lose energy. So if you think about it, when your foot hits the ground, a lot of times with sprinters, well, I should say all the time with sprinters, we're asking them to hit on the ball of the foot. if you hit on the ball of your foot and your heel is right here, so here's the ground and here's your heel, if you wait and you don't have strong enough ankles to where the heel has to come down, touch the ground, and then go back up, that's more time on the ground. Whereas if you can hold an isometric contraction on the ground and you only dip half an inch and then pop back up, that's also going to be a quicker foot contact. Okay? So those are kind of just the basics of how to get faster. So you want to make sure you're taking a nice, long, powerful stride length and you're being very quick on the ground. Okay? Those are my 2 key points. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any further questions about how to get faster, message me. If you've liked this video and learned from this video, please share, like, and subscribe to my page. And that's all I got to say. So happy training, guys. See ya.